In recent years, more and more idols have gotten their individual Instagram accounts. This trend has been especially popular with groups such as BTS or Twice. It's a great way for them to post whatever they desire and have a separate account that's different from the one that they have for the whole group. When looking at the follower count on their Instagram, we can see millions. For example, the members of Blackpink are the most followed K-pop idols on Instagram, with Lisa being the first, Jennie being second, and Jisoo and Rosé being the third and fourth respectively. Although all of their accounts are different, there's one thing idols on Instagram have in common. They usually don't follow other idols and strictly stick to people in their own group, their label, or people working closely to them. In a way, their individual accounts could be considered official accounts just for the separate members. A lot of idols have become different kinds of ambassadors and promote different products with different luxury brands, which they later post on their Instagram accounts. In this way, they are also used for the business that they do outside of group schedules. There's a high chance that these idols have private accounts where they follow whoever they want. Another thing to mention, Instagram apparently allows verified accounts to hide the accounts that they're following. So with this feature enabled, it looks like they aren't following anyone when in reality they are. There is also the possible social media control done by their company. It's no surprise that companies closely monitor what their idols share across social media, and there's a chance that the company advised them to keep their following to 0. But why exactly don't idols follow each other on Instagram? Well, the answer is very simple: the possibility of creating chaos. Some K-pop fans can jump to conclusions extremely quickly, so one idol following another one could cause a wave of rumors full of nonsense. Something very similar happened in December of 2021 when BTS's V accidentally followed Jennie from Blackpink. Only following the rest of the members, it was obvious that V followed Jennie by mistake, but it still made many fans go wild. V even took to Instagram to comment about it and said, "Is there any way to cancel Instagram recommendations? The app is so scary." Despite clarifying that it was an accident, V and Jennie became the target of extreme hate not too long after. The comment section on Jennie's Instagram account was flooded with awful comments just moments later. One of them said, "Taehyung followed you on accident. Don't get your hopes up, you roach." The hate wave soon moved to Twitter as well, where V started to receive dozens of cruel comments. Some of them were so terrible, they even mentioned his late grandmother. V was also called obsessed, nasty, or creepy, as people claimed that he was a stalker, but the biggest target was Jennie for sure. This time, Korean netizens got together to show their support for V and Jennie as the situation was getting worse and worse. One netizen commented, "OMG, it's been just one day since his account was created and already there's a problem. It's so hard to be a celebrity." Another one said, "I hope both of them stay strong. Jesus, they're making it a big deal." More than a year later, V has gotten into trouble again after he followed and quickly unfollowed Big Bang's T.O.P. on Instagram. Upon finding this news, one BTS fan expressed their disappointment on Twitter and said, "That's it. Pretty sure that in this decade, Taehyung's gonna end up in jail due to being friends with the wrong people. God, how long before Seokjin comes back?" Another one wrote, "Not Taehyung following this addict. I don't care anymore. I just hate his behavior since the group hiatus." Fans were disappointed because some of these hate comments came from people who seemed to be V's fans. Many netizens also defended V and commented that those people who bashed him for following T.O.P. weren't real fans and did not deserve to be a part of the fandom. As a result, the hashtag #FreeTaehyung trended on Twitter. Even though it's 2023 and the K-pop community has progressed a lot, interactions between idols can still be seen as something very negative. It's not just idols following other idols that can cause an issue, it's idols unfollowing other idols as well that gets pretty dramatic, especially when they're in the same group. As we all know, the sequel to the show Girls Planet 999 called Boys Planet is set to air sometime in February 2023, but we all know the contestants that will be participating. It was a huge surprise to everyone to see Pentagon's Hui on that list. As the group's leader, Hui is a very important part of the group and has helped with the production of a lot of their songs. It left fans wondering why a senior idol like him would compete on a show featuring mainly trainees and idols that are much younger than him. Not to mention the future of Pentagon is unclear with Hui's participation in Boys Planet. There hasn't been any statement made by Cube Entertainment that could foreshadow what's going to happen, but Jinho, another member of Pentagon, has unfollowed Hui on Instagram and has left many fans concerned. Jinho and Hui go all the way back as they trained together for years before debuting with the group in 2016. Suddenly, Jinho was following only 5 members of Pentagon. The timing seemed pretty strange, and it left fans speculating about what could have happened. One netizen wrote, "I don't think unfollowing someone is that big of a deal, but only unfollowing one person, 100% something happened between them." Another one commented, "I think unfollowing him and the timing, it's really almost like you want to cause a reaction, right? You want to clearly send a public message." Well, looking at Jinho's Instagram right now, the fans can see that Jinho is back to following Hui's Instagram, and whatever caused him to unfollow him seemed like an accident or a joke. People getting aggressive and hateful without a reason when idols give each other a follow on Instagram isn't a new thing. When Girls' Generation's Tiffany followed EXO's Idol's Baekhyun on Instagram back in 2015, some of the fans flipped out. These so-called fans flooded Tiffany's comment section with hateful comments. Some of them said, "Why would you follow Baekhyun? I don't hate you, but I don't want Baekhyun to get hurt again because of this. And you're a drama queen, just like your Oni." In 2020, the controversy between Jimin and Mina from AOA was at its peak, and it showed that someone's following list can be very tricky. Netizens began their detective work on AOA's Instagram accounts and found out that the former member Choa followed almost everyone including Mina, but wasn't following Jimin. It prompted people to wonder if Choa could have possibly left the group due to Jimin's alleged behavior as well. People in the comments wrote, "That's an obvious diss. You're following everyone in the group but one person, which just so happens to be Jimin. For all those seeking evidence, I think you have it in spades." Although there have been many instances where fans got angry at idols following each other, there have been instances where it's been positive and even funny. In 2020, IU and Baekhyun began following each other after IU did a cover of Baekhyun's UN Village. Baekhyun even saw IU's cover of the song and excitedly replied to a fan who reposted the video on Twitter. People were very excited about this small interaction. Another time when chaos ensued in a good way was when NCT's Jeno accidentally followed Mina from Twice. Jeno immediately unfollowed Mina, proving that it was a genuine mistake. Once again, Instagram's suggested feature proves to be a tricky one, and it's very easy to slip up. Thankfully, both NCT's and Twice's fans recognized that it was an accident, and many funny memes and reactions were born out of it. Another time the suggested feature caused trouble was when Taeil, coincidentally another NCT member, accidentally followed Sola from Uju Sonya. Thankfully, many fans brushed it off as a mistake and reacted in a super chill way, which is very different to the incidents that we talked about before. Once again, NCTzens had some of the funniest reactions to the mistake, joking that Taeil must have been looking for Jongwoo's sister instead, a running joke since Jongwoo and Sola apparently look very similar. NCT members seem to always have some kind of trouble with Instagram. When Do-young opened his Instagram account in October of 2020, he had a hard time navigating the app in the beginning. At first, Do-young didn't know how to edit captions of his posts, and even accidentally liked a post featuring Blackpink's Jennie, which was discussing her different bang hairstyles. Posted by the account @idolissue, Do-young accidentally liked the post probably because the account also posted about Do-young and fellow NCT members. On top of that, Do-young also accepted a fan's DM request on accident and left her on red too. That fan is truly a lucky one because it's not always that idols read DMs from fans or accept their DM requests. The appeal of social media is strong, and even idols who previously expressed no desire to have a social media account ended up making one either way. For example, SHINee's Minho previously stated, "I'm not good at handling social media, and I don't feel the need to open one. I don't want to waste my time with it. I would rather hold a photo gallery exhibition in the future." Well, Minho did end up making his personal Instagram account where he has 3 million followers. With his stunning pictures and snapshots of his life, it did end up looking like a photo exhibition in the end. Overall, idols following each other on social media shouldn't be such a big deal and shouldn't be treated as a controversy. In no way should idols receive hate comments for simply following someone. On the other hand, it's completely understandable when idols don't follow anyone on Instagram and protect themselves from a scandal. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. Bye!